Now, the #1 rated newscast in Oklahoma with Jennifer Reynolds, Roger Cooper, Bill Teagan Sports, and Oklahoma's #1 meteorologist, Gary England. This is Newsline 9 Late Edition.
Well, the weather won't be much of a problem in the nation's capital tomorrow for the inauguration of Bill Clinton. They're expecting sunny skies with temperatures in the 40s. Newsline 9's Jennifer Reynolds joins us now live from Washington. Jennifer, it looks like a nice night in Washington.
Deb, it is a pretty nice night. It's a little bit brisk. This is a great break because often for inaugurals there's really awful weather. Most of the Oklahomans tonight are indoors, though, doing their celebrating. A lot of them were at the big gala that you watched just a few moments ago here on TV 9. Well, since the weather is good, the biggest problem that folks here are going to face is getting a ticket to everything, and believe me, everything takes a ticket.
And even with tickets, there are no guarantees.
Here are your tickets. I suggest that if you have tickets to the ball, you get there at 7 p.m. because they are oversold. And if you're not in, I'd say by 7:15 or 7:30, you're not going to get in.
Frank Frasier says fielding ticket requests for Congressman Mike Steiner has turned into a full-time job.
The day I left, I received an overnight letter that I was hoping would be my ticket. And it was a letter saying, gosh, we cashed your check, but you don't get a ticket. And sometime in the future, we'll send you some money back. So now have put my feelers out to all my contacts here and hopefully can scrounge up a ticket before Wednesday.
After a while, you can tell just by looking which ones have all their invitations lined up.
You have that aura about you of a man who has tickets to everything.
You mean I got that?
That look about, I've got tickets.
I got tickets. I got mine. You get yours. Yeah.
Well, good news. Brooke Callery did finally scrounge up that ticket she needs for tomorrow night. I don't know about Barbara Royce. Hopefully she'll find one. To buy one on the street, we're told the price can run up to $2,000. Thank goodness for press passes. CBS coverage of the inaugural begins tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Oklahoma time. The actual swearing-in will be around 11, and we'll be here all day with live reports from Washington. For now, reporting live from Washington, Jennifer Reynolds, Newsline 9.
Well, with the official business out of the way for this day in Washington, happy Democrats don their formal wear for a night of inaugural balls. And Newsline 9's Jennifer Reynolds is in the nation's capital with a look at this evening there. Jennifer?
Roger, I think it's fair to say that this town is rocking. Something like 12,000 people estimated to have turned out for the biggest ball, that being held for all the folks from the state of Arkansas. George Nye quipped yesterday that he didn't know if anybody was left in Arkansas. There are so many people from that state here in Washington. We're just looking at the stage now. We saw Dionne Warwick, Judy Collins, Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, all involved in the entertainment there. The Oklahoma ball is kind of wrapped up with some of the other plain states like Kansas, Iowa, the Dakotas, Wyoming, and Nebraska. It's a little bit more low profile than that and not quite as high a caliber of entertainment. Earlier this evening, the folks there were rocking to the sounds of some local bands like Gene Rotini and his orchestra. We hadn't heard of them, but that didn't seem to matter. The folks at the ball were having their fair share of the inaugural blast.
Having a ball. Most fun I've had since I was in college.
I think it's the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life.
And it's just like a dream come true. I feel like Cinderella at the ball.
And there was good news from Brooke Callery, the lady we told you about who had paid for tickets to the ball but didn't have them as late as yesterday.
I got a call at 4:55 this afternoon. So we've got a ticket, come get it. So I had everything laid out. I was being optimistic. I knew I was coming tonight. So at 4:55, I shot out the door, went, picked up my ticket, and here I am.
Brooke says she had to put a little Oklahoma in her inaugural evening attire. But nothing at any of the 11 inaugural balls that we saw tonight will be able to top this moment at the Arkansas Gala when Bill Clinton finally picked up the sax.
Well, if you'll pardon a pun, I think Bill Clinton certainly started his administration on a very high note. Lyle Lovett and the fabulous Thunderbirds, Roger, will eventually be playing for the group at the Oklahoma inaugural, so we don't want to leave you with the impression that they don't have anything going on entertainment-wise. They're going to have a good time. Lyle Lovett should be great. And the Clintons expected to make their appearance at the Oklahoma ball about 1 o'clock this evening.
Well, we have issued a special non-presidential pardon for your puns.